All right, now what we got here is genius. He's just taking flour and putting on the hamburger chips, right? Now, you wouldn't need any salt or pepper because they're already so...
Yeah,
they've already got so much taste. The flour's just a little bit of breading, right?
Just a little breading.
So deep fried pickles. Now, what could be wrong with that? Those probably don't have to go very long, do they?
No, they won't take long.
So now, do you make these along with the oysters?
I usually do this when I have fish fry for the family. And the kids, they're crazy about them.
And the kids
Everybody. Oh, yeah.
Kids like to put ranch on them, you say?
About half of them will, half of them won't. They just eat them as soon as they come out.
You know, the easiest recipes are a lot of times the best recipes. I think people overthink things sometimes. They try to put too many ingredients in them.
Too much to do, that's right.
And something just this simple. I can't wait to try these. I've had them, but they put all this breading on them you can't even find the pickle on them.
I know it.
All right, now, here's what I didn't expect. These are crisp. They're not, a lot of times you get them in a restaurant and they're floppy and they're not, these are crisp.
I think you'll like them better.
That one's ready to go. Can I dip right in there?
Surely.
The crunch. I've never had these crunch. Usually it's a gooey mess when you get them on plate. So simple.
It is.
And people say they can't cook. Now, doesn't that blow your mind when somebody says, I can't cook?
Oh, yeah.
You know, how hard was that? You get your oil 350 degrees, you drop a pickle in the flour, and you can cook. Now, the rolled oyster, that seemed involved, but is it? Man, that was so worth the wait. But you're famous for your gravy. Can you give me your gravy recipe?
Well, of course, a lot of it is the way I do it, of course. And I don't measure everything, but I take my skillet and I put my sausage in the skillet and I break it up. I get it a little less than half done. And then I take it out because I don't want it to overcook in the gravy.
Gotcha.
So then I'll put my bacon grease in.
Now, bacon grease, interesting, in with your sausage.
That grease, sometimes I'll leave it, and sometimes if it's too watery, I'll dump that grease out.
Right.
I measure my salt and pepper in my hand. I'll dump it in what I think's the right amount. Now, I don't overdo it first. Flour in the grease. At that point, I'll start adding my milk. I use whole milk.
Gotcha.
Like half as much as I want. And I keep stirring this, keep the lumps out. I'll dump the sausage back in. I turn it up high now. And then when it starts to begin to boil, I'll put the rest of my milk in, what I think's enough. Just keep on stirring and stirring. By that time then my sausage has got done. So it's not overcooked.
Right.
So it's still very good.
Let me shake your hand and thank you so much for coming aboard Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen today.
Thank you very
much. And sharing
much,
these wonderful recipes and sharing your stories of your life. And maybe we just need to come have you back on someday soon.
Well,
would you come see us again?
Surely I would. I've enjoyed this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.